Gather around, folks. We're diving deep into the wild and fascinating tale of Lilith, the supposed queen of demons. The story starts in the Garden of Eden, the paradise crib where Adam and Eve were supposed to live their best lives. But hold up. There's a twist. A spicy character named Lilith sneaks into the narrative. Now, she's not your average leading lady. She's got a rebellious streak a mile wide. According to a medieval Hebrew text called the Alphabet of Ben Sirah, Lilith wasn't just a late-night creature, but Adam's first wife, crafted from the same cosmic clay as our guy. None of that rib business for Lilith. God apparently went all in on the equality vibe. Now, you'd think this would be a match made in heavenly paradise, right? But Lilith, with her I'm not taking any nonsense attitude, wasn't having it. Now, when it came to the power dynamics, Lilith wasn't in the mood for Adam's patriarchal playbook. She wanted equality, and she wanted it everywhere, including the sacred space between the sheets. Lilith wasn't shy about expressing her desires, and that's where things got interesting. Imagine Adam, the first man on earth, expecting a docile partner who'd nod along to his every whim. Instead, he gets Lilith, who's all about asserting her needs. This fiery independence didn't sit well with Adam. I mean, he was probably expecting a chill companion for garden strolls and apple picking, not someone who'd challenge him to a game of who's better. Lilith, unimpressed by Adam's patriarchal vibes, decided she'd rather be out of Eden than put up with that nonsense. So, what does she do? She packs her celestial suitcase and takes off into the wilderness. Adam, feeling a bit abandoned and probably questioning his negotiation skills with the Creator, throws a divine tantrum. God, in response to Adam's whining, dispatches 3 angels, Senoi, Sansanoi, and Samanjaloth, to fetch Lilith. These angels, however, weren't expecting to deal with someone who's basically the first ever advocate for women's rights. Lilith, chilling in her newfound wilderness spot, stands her ground. No angelic coercion is going to make her crawl back to Eden. The angels, unable to drag her back by force, had to retreat empty-handed. Now, here's where it gets dark. Some traditions add a sinister twist to Lilith's tale. They say she becomes this demonic force, particularly messing with pregnant women and newborns. It's like her rebellion against Adam got cranked up a notch, turning her into the original nightmare nanny. While the Alphabet of Ben Sirah text introduced Lilith as the ultimate feminist who refused to be subservient, it's not part of the regular Bible lineup. Yep. Lilith doesn't make a cameo in the canonical scriptures. The story comes from later interpretations and texts, sparking debates among scholars about Lilith's authenticity and her role in the grand biblical narrative. The Bible itself drops a few potential Lilith hints, just to keep things mysterious. In Isaiah 34:14, there's a mention of Lilith in a rather desolate setting. It's like the Bible's way of adding a bit of supernatural flair to the wilderness, throwing in a night demon for good measure. Interpretations of this passage, however, are as diverse as a bag of mixed nuts. Lilith's journey doesn't stop there. Kabbalistic texts, those mystical branches of Jewish thought, sometimes throw Lilith into the mix of dark and impure forces known as the Quipoth. It's like she's the rock star of the unholy underworld. And guess what? Lilith's guest appearance in Jewish folklore caught the eye of Christian demonologists. They took the rebellious, seductive, and downright devilish elements and ran with them. Lilith by now had become a staple in the demonology scene. Medieval Christian theologians and writers loved painting her as this dangerous femme fatale, often depicted with bat wings and a penchant for leading good folks astray. Artistic representations went all out, showcasing Lilith as the original bad girl, embodying the perils of temptation and disobedience. Imagine a medieval cautionary tale with Lilith taking center stage, tempting folks like a supernatural siren. Lilith is often depicted as a seductress who tempts men, leading them astray from righteousness. This seductive aspect of Lilith is frequently emphasized in medieval demonology, where she is portrayed as luring men into sinful activities. Lilith, with a mischievous glint in her eye, leading unsuspecting men down the path of temptation. Now, it's not just about a casual flirtation. No. Lilith is all about leading these poor souls into a full-blown sinful dance. Whether it's convincing them to sneak into the forbidden fruit aisle or tempting them with celestial contraband, Lilith is the maestro of mischief.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to get more content like this.